said, blemish not thy good deeds. Don't do a lot of good and then fuck up and then take, that's 2 steps forward and 3 steps back. You know, don't, all right, I was charitable today, you know what I'm saying? I didn't eat pork, and then you fuck up and you get some box on the Sabbath. You know what I'm saying? Don't be consistent, basically, you know what I'm saying? Be wise, what's the word? Circumspect. Be circumspect. Know your surroundings, know your situation. All right, I'm meeting up with this chick. What can I do that would be wrong? What can I do to be right? Okay, just do the right thing at the end of the day. Because the Most High, He gonna always give you a way out. And then that's what helps when you know the scriptures. Because you gonna catch yourself before you even do it. Now you gotta, like, all right, shit, I already cut myself. So am I gonna do it even though I know it's wrong? Or am I gonna do the right thing? That's what's lovely about the elect. Because the elect, they cut themselves before they even did anything. And even when they do fuck up, they feel bad and they cut themselves thin. That's another characteristic brothers gotta develop. You gotta be able to cut yourself before you even need cutting. Because if you cut yourself before this brother cut me, then he ain't gotta correct me. I just corrected myself. And then you ain't gotta worry about that discipline that we talked about before. Self-correction. You gotta look in the mirror. You gotta hold yourself accountable.
Hey, that's what I say. So, feel not thy fault, because there's certain things that you do that might be on some fuck shit, but it's certain things that you do on fuck shit that you can correct yourself. You know what I'm saying? You can like the brother saying, you can correct yourself, man. Opposed to like women problems. You know what I'm saying? You got some woman problems, and you doing some more fuck shit behind a woman. All right, you gotta correct yourself. And if you bring it to the brothers gonna cut your ass up, man. All right, for your own good, but they're gonna cut your ass up, man. You know, sometimes you still, even after you correct yourself, you still might get cut up. You know, but if you don't examine yourself and judge yourself, you know, the Lord ain't looking for them type of niggas you can't even correct yourself. You've been in this thing for 7, 8, 9, 10, however many years, and you still can't correct yourself when you fucking up.
And our job is to correct the nation.
You know?
How you gonna correct somebody else when you can't correct yourself? What it say?
That can't take care of the house.
The beam in the eye?
Yeah.
Yeah, how you gonna take the beam out of somebody else's eye? Well, nigga, you got a big ass thorn sticking out your shit. Nigga, take your thorn out first and then help me.
I kind of quoted it. I believe it's in the book of Corinthians. It says, "He that can't even take care of his own household, how shall he take care of the nation of Israel?"
Right.
Roughly paraphrasing, I'm funny. Because you have to take care of home. All right. That's not talking about being a family man. It's talking about taking care of yourself, man. If you can't even take care of your damn self, how the hell are you gonna look and care for a nation, man? How you gonna care for the elect? How you gonna come out here and do the work for the elect? You can't even get yourself right, man. You know?
And let's also go into like, how can you love the Most High if you don't love your brother that's what you hear?
Yeah.
You know, because a lot of people say that they love Yahweh Shai. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, he died for me. You know what I'm saying? I do anything. That's my dog, man. That's my big bro. But your brother sitting next to you, who you see every week, every day. You know what I'm saying? He's struggling, but you don't want to do nothing for him. And you see him every day. You ain't never seen Yahweh Shai. You got faith that he exists, but I got faith that this brother exists, and I got physical proof. You know what I'm saying? Like the Lord said, touch me. What that Cuffy said that? But you know, that's where real brotherly love come in, man. and you got to be sincere with it. It's not something that you can fake. You know what I'm saying? Because the Most High know your spirit. It's like it's the little things that count. Of course, you know, we go on the highways. Of course, we put up lessons and whatnot. But the little individual things that I was just saying, studying, watching videos, brotherly love. You know what I'm saying? Those are the things that are gonna get you salvation. Those are the things that you should be doing in your everyday life.
So back in Ecclesiastes chapter 18, in verse 16, it says, "Shall not the dew assuage the heat? So is a word better than a gift. Lo, is not a word better than a gift? But both are with the gracious man. A fool will upbraid childishly.
I ain't gonna call this nigga look cause he don't mercy.
Now when niggas pull up the churches, they turn the fucking music on. Alright? But men out here that don't have no degree from the so-called white man, they don't show no respect, man. You know? That's not why the Lord gonna destroy you niggas, man. That's on another note, but the Lord gonna destroy you type of niggas that don't even show respect to the prophets, man. And it's written. He said they ain't listen to my prophets. They ain't give heed unto the prophets, man. Y'all give heed to these hirelings in the churches. These niggas that's taking your money and they got a yacht somewhere over in the middle of the ocean somewhere, man. But we coming from the same slums you niggas is coming from, and you niggas can't turn the music down when the truth coming out, or when a pastor that his net salary is 10 times more than yours, and you give him money and you turn your music off and you're owned by the church. How you think the Lord gonna deal with you niggas, man? We teaching the truth. The things that these niggas ain't teaching. We ain't got no 501c3 charter, man. We don't want no money from you. We come out here and teach this Bible in truth and sincerity, and you niggas can't turn your music down for 2 seconds, man. You niggas ain't got no type of manners for the Lord, man. That's what's wrong with you niggas. But then we out here preaching hate, and we out here preaching all type of this and that. You know, the Lord gonna deal with you niggas, straight up. And the times that we're coming into, you see these prophecies, they coming to pass, nigga. These prophecies is coming to pass back to back, and you niggas out here playing, man. Man, hey, call Halal and how about Shimei Shah? We can't wait till he destroy you 2/3, man. We can't wait till he destroy you 2/3. No respect for the scriptures, man. Gonna blast some fucking madness, man.
No, it should be cool. They be doing that.
It's back in Ecclesiastes, the 18th chapter and the 18th verse. It says, "A fool will upbraid churlishly." It's Ecclesiastes 18:16. It says, "Shall not the dew assuage the heat? So is a word better than a gift. Lo, is
That's
not
right. A word is better than a gift, because a gift blinded the eyes of the wicked. It's like the wise. It's not always about what somebody give you. It can be about that knowledge. That's what we're really here for. You know what I'm saying? I can give you a pair of Jordans right now. Them Jordans gonna burn up. When America is destroyed the Third World War, them Jordans is gone. But this word to get you out this place.
Niggas sell out. You know what I'm saying? They selling out. That purse or that money, that's a gift. But at the end of the day, you doing what? You losing your life for it. You know what I'm saying? You giving up your life for it. All right, once you come into this, man, it's about suffering. It's about being on the bottom. It's about taking L's. That's what this truth is about. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's what part of what it consists of. Okay? All right? So you're not supposed to be on top. You're not supposed to have a lot of money. You're not supposed to be all in good, a good mood all the time, man. Now you have your days where you feeling good, and Lord, you know, the Lord will bless you here and there. All right, or you have certain brothers that got a little bit more than other brothers. All right, but at the end of the day, see what I come to realize is whatever you get is ultimately through Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, of course, because like me, I had a certain job, and the bills that I had at that time, when I had that job, I was able to sustain. And when I got another job with more money, guess what? I got more bills. I ended up having more problems. All right, so the Lord is balancing it out, man, to keep me like at the state where I can handle my bills and sustain and do a little extra, but not be able to do too much, basically, man. And that's just how the Lord operates, you know. That's just how He operates, man. So it's not always about a gift. It's not always about getting something, man. All right, because at the end of the day, what it's gonna come down to is His word. Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, not the gifts that you received during Hanukkah, man. All right? Not the gifts that you received for selling out, okay? At the end of the day, it's going to come down to what's instilled in you. What can you apply from what you learn, man? All right? My bad. Okay? Because it's getting more down to a spiritual aspect opposed to a carnal aspect. You know, when we first started, you know, it's like, okay, I'm hitting the highway, I'm reading. But it's going to come down to spiritual decisions. All right? It's going to come down to spiritual discernment. It's going to come down to spiritual judgment. This thing is spiritual, man. Because at the end of the day, you ain't going to be able to see the help that the Lord is going to provide for you, but you got to trust in it, which is what? Spiritual in itself, because you got to have faith, man. That's the substance of everything, the substance of things hoped for, of the evidence of things not seen. Okay, so at the end of the day, it's coming down to a spiritual aspect, all right? And that's why you gotta constantly practice. Now your practice is getting into the scriptures, getting into the word, man. And I know when I pulled up, the brothers are talking about the 2/3. They don't acknowledge that. It's crazy because I made a ride by. It's crazy because through the Spirit, the scripture that was in my head on my way here was Hosea 6:4, I believe it is. You know what I'm saying? Our people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. 4 and 6. They're going to be destroyed for that, man. All right? Because at the end of the day, they ain't going to be able to be spiritual. They're going to react carnal. All right? Esau kicking their door. They just going to, oh, it's over with. Oh, I'll go to the concentration camp. Versus a brother like, man, I know the Lord got to send something. He got to do something. Get me out of the situation. Or if they go to a concentration camp, they meditating on Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. Versus the 2/3 is going to comply with Esau. All right? Y'all brothers got it. It's a full mosquito,
So, back in Ecclesiasticus chapter 18, and verse 16, shall not the dew assuage the heat? So is a word better than a gift. No, it's not a word better than a gift, but both are with a gracious man.
Yeah, and that's the balance of it, man. There's nothing wrong with a gift, all right? But that word is important as much as a gift, if not more important than a gift, man. All right? Because this is the only gift we have to give is the word. That's the only thing we have to give. Is this the only gift that we have for you? Is to let you know that you of Yasha Allah and that America's going to be destroyed. If you don't get right, you're going to be destroyed with it.
The gospel is good news.
Exactly.
Comforter.
Exactly.
You know? Like, shit. Reading on, it says, a fool will upbraid churlishly, and a gift of the envious consumeth the eyes.
That's right, a gift of the envious. Always want something. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say, like, if they right eye infinity, fuck it out. You know, because that's Jake in general. Jake always want to come up. Jake want, oh damn, you got the new Jordans. I need some Jordans too. Oh damn, you got a nice looking wife. I like her. I need to have her. I should have her. Why you got it? This nigga don't deserve her. He just, you know what I'm saying? Jake, that's just Jake's mindset, man. You gotta get out that shit, man. Especially if you coming into this truth, or you've been in this truth, man. You gotta evolve. You gotta transform. You gotta do something, nigga. You gotta get that spirit off you. Pray to the Most High that, you know what I'm saying, He take that away. It ain't always about what come up, man. Sometimes it's about being humble and being brought low.
Yeah, but guess what? Only the elect is gonna pray for those things, man. We can tell it's evident, man. It's the spirit speaking, especially how